Hey, are you one of the tens of thousands of parents or teachers who are teaching the weekly Come Follow Me program? And if so, are you in a group that maybe quietly wishes that you had a few more teaching resources to augment, to magnify those lessons? Well, if so, I think I have some good news for you. My name is Tim Carver, and for 37 years, I had the opportunity to be a seminary teacher full-time, institute teacher, also a teacher trainer, and a little later a curriculum and a media writer. And I tell you all of that because during that period of time, that period of 37 years, I began making a collection of thousands of resources that I used to magnify my lessons, to enhance them, to make them come alive. And occasionally I had the opportunity to share them with other teachers, but I was always frustrated because I couldn't get them out to as many people as I wanted to, until now. I came across one of my friends who I remembered something about. His name's Kirk Strickland. Kirk and I have known each other for probably, 6,000 years. Kirk has not coincidentally a background in instructional television. He's also learned to be a director-producer where he worked there, outstanding video editor. And you may have even seen some of the seminary classroom media that he created for the seminaries. By the way, Kirk's behind the camera right now, okay? Kirk, say hi to the people.
Hi to the people.
Okay. In case you won't see him very often, so I do want you to have a picture, at least in your mind. That's Kirk. That's my friend. We've teamed our two backgrounds together, along with the technology of our day, to create a channel. We're taking this channel, changing the direction a little bit, and giving it a new branding name of the LDS Teaching Toolbox. We like the idea of toolbox because toolbox has tools, right? Resources. Now, we're not going to go through verse by verse and provide an explanation because there's lots that do that extremely well. We're not going to prepare your lesson for you. Only you and I can do that in our own efforts as teachers. In fact, President David McKay gave a great quote a number of years ago about what each of us need to do to pay the price to get into the scriptures and then get the scriptures into our listeners. Here's what he said. There are three things which must guide all teachers. First, get into the subject. Second, get that subject into you. Get it from here into our hearts so that we not only understand it, we live it, okay? We feel it. And then third, try to lead your pupils or your family to get the subject into them, not pouring it into them, but leading them. To see what you see, to know what you know, and to feel what you feel. But there are tools, there are resources that we want to provide for you that do an excellent job in helping those scriptures come alive for those that listen, those we teach. Resources like object lessons. Object lessons not only create attention, but they also can take something that's abstract and make it more concrete so we can better understand it, okay? Object lessons like this one. What would you say if I told you I've got something in my hand that no one has ever seen before? You might say, you've seen it. No, I've never seen it. Well, you said it's in your hand. Yeah, it's in my hand. Not only have I never seen it, I've never touched it. That's not possible. What is it, a germ? No, it's not a germ. It's air. No, it's not air. It's impossible. No, it's not impossible. Do you believe me? Okay, it's in my hand. I can show it to you. I'm going to open my hand and show you what it is when we get to the Ezra and Nehemiah lesson because it's a perfect fit for that. Great object lesson that you can use there. When we get to that, I'll show you. Okay, how about AI visuals? These are visuals that we create with AI, and they're free to use. You don't have to worry about licensing or paying any kind of a royalty fee. We create them for you, And you're free to use them as you wish. Visuals like this one. That would be a perfect one to use in the book of Nehemiah. That's Nehemiah directing the people as they rebuild the walls of Jerusalem when they come back from their captivity in Babylon. How about great stories? Stories are awesome. They help us take principles and doctrines from them, there, and then into the me, here, and now. They're also awesome for taking something that's a concept here and driving it into our hearts. Brigham Young once said, do you think the saints will keep the commandments just because they know them? No, not until they love them. That's what stories do really, really well. An example of that would be a story that President, then Elder Dallin H. Oaks, shared a number of years ago about two young men, about 19 years old, in Nauvoo, who were approached by the prophet Joseph Smith. Okay? And he asked those two young men if they would begin to attend secret meetings that were being held to plot his murder. He said, don't enter into any covenants with them, but your lives will be in danger, and if they kill you, your reward in heaven will be great. If you want to hear the rest of the story, you want to go to our video on the book of Esther, because it's a perfect fit for bringing that story from Esther into the me, here and now. Great story. Watch for that one. Well, we're going to bring other ones, resources such as great quotes, teaching tips like the one we just shared from President McKay, and PowerPoint slides. You say, well, I don't have PowerPoint. You don't need PowerPoint. Okay? You can download on your computer, you can download Google Slides. It's free, and Google Slides will translate what we put down below. And we're going to put all these resources down below, right? And what we call the description right below the video, you can go down there. They're downloadable links. You touch on them, you can download the slides, the stories, the visuals onto your computer and use them in your home and in your classroom, in your church lessons that you use. They're awesome. So you might be asking, when are you going to launch? Great question. Late July, because we want to give you a little time for the lesson. The first lesson we're going to be doing is the Ezra Nehemiah lesson. And so the video will come out in late July. The presentation is scheduled for, the lesson is scheduled for the 1st of August. Give you a little bit of time for that. Now, doing all of that, providing all of that help for you, can you provide a little help for us? This is how you can help us. We're trying to get, as I mentioned at the first, our hope is to combine our talents, our backgrounds, to provide all of these resources to as many people as we can, okay? People in your circles. And here's what you can do that would help. When you watch a video, underneath, and you probably already know this, but underneath there's a subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe and then you hit the bell, you can dictate and tell the algorithm how often you want notification. If you want notification every time we come out with a new video. You can also like the video. That's telling them you not only like our video, but you would like the algorithm to search for similar types of videos that would help you in your teaching. Share, really important, really helpful. You can press that button and automatically pick different social media platforms that you can share it to, your email, your Facebook page, all of those that you can send a link out and help us get the word out as quickly as possible to make this available to as many as possible. We are excited to bring you a toolbox filled with come follow me resources. We hope you'll watch for it. Looking forward to seeing you in a week or so coming up, and hope you get as excited as this guy is about what's coming. See you soon. Hi, I'm Tim Carver.
Again, I'm looking at the camera when you say Tim Carver.
Hi, I'm Tim Carver. And for the last it's really 40 years, full-time seminary teacher and, seminary instructor. Let's do that. Seminary instructor, seminary institute instructor, and also work in the to take part with and also be involved with wow, I don't know, I can't say that. And also a curriculum, and also a curriculum, I think it's my mouth, and also a curriculum.
Yeah, go back, now just say it.
I help people write the lessons, okay?